All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to It's a Wrap. My name is Ciokiewicz. I am the host, and it is episode 3, episode Trace. So welcome. Man, it's good to be back. It's been a week. It feels like it's been forever. It really has. I've had a lot of fun with the video this week. What else did I do? Let's see. Just all the interaction with the fans. Man, dude, we are up to 1,400 Facebook likes. That's amazing. I can't believe it. I cannot believe. So let me put it into perspective, all right? I worked my ass off on the Wisco Sports Show. I put a lot into that podcast, and I love that podcast. And like I said in episode 1, that podcast is not dead. I'm telling you, it's going to come back. But right now we're in a little bit of a lull as far as Green Bay Packers stuff goes. So I will get back with Kenny and we will get that thing rocking. But man, I'm telling you, I worked so hard to promote that page and it was just difficult, dude. It was tough to get that thing moving, get the legs going. And I worked 8 months, 35 episodes, put a lot of work into that thing. And let me tell you what, 307 Facebook likes. That's it. People just weren't into it. And again, like I said, you know, it's a pigeonhole. It's very small market of people who are interested in Wisconsin sports. And that's why this podcast is more about whatever. Like, I just want to talk. I just want to give my take. I'm not a fucking comedian, you know. I'm not like these dudes like Bill Burr. I'm not Kevin Hart. I'm just a normal guy, you know. I'm in the Air Force. I've done 13 years in the Air Force. I come from a small town in Wisconsin, and I'm just here to have fun, man. Maybe I'm funny. I can have, you know, maybe some people will laugh. Well, who knows? I'm just here to have fun, and this podcast has just been an absolute blast to get going. And we're 2 episodes in, and I've got traction. You know, 1,400 people. Did I pay for those 1,400? Maybe, but I don't care. People are liking it. People are having a good time. So let's rock. All right. Well, tonight, you guys, I'm drinking beer. I know I was drinking vodka last episode, but I am diving into the beer. Oh. Baby. Let me tell you what. I'm drinking the greatest beer ever tonight, and it is Two Hearted Ale from Bell's Brewery. Shout out to Bell's Brewery. It's in Michigan, Comstock, Michigan. They have a brewery in Kalamazoo. And let me tell you a little story. I'm going to start this podcast off by telling you guys a little story about me and my beer journey. Right? So, for the first, I want to say like 28 years of my life. Well, I guess it really wasn't 28 years. So, 8 years into drinking, because I didn't drink before I turned 21. Or maybe I did, but I didn't drink until after high school. Okay? Yes. I didn't drink in high school. Okay, I drink afterwards. But whatever, that's besides the point. So, for the 8 years, first 7 years or whatever I'm drinking legally, the only beer that I would drink, would be Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, Busch Light, and maybe Natty Light. Like, that was it. I did not stray from the beer. I was a domestic bitch beer. That is it. And I met my wife, my now wife, and we were 28 or 29 years old, and I'm drinking Coors Light, and we're going out, and the first time we hung out was at a brewery, craft brewery, And I swear to God, I had to look this woman in the eyes and say, hey, yeah, I know that all these beers are like made by this place, but what's the closest one to a Bud Light? Because I'm the biggest pussy ever. And that's all I can drink. I swear to God, I thought she was going to get up and leave. But you know what this beautiful, amazing woman did? The waiter came up. Carla looked him right in the eyes and said, what's the closest beer you have to a Bud Light from my guy here? Oh my God. I almost ran and jumped into the river. This place was overlooking a river. Literally almost ran and jumped in the river. That's embarrassing. You know what? So I was like, it's time to bust down those doors of the craft beer. Try them out. So little by little, I tried them out. Little by little. Now, all I can drink. I can't do Bud Light. I mean, I can, but it's basically like piss water. I love craft beer. My wife opened me up to an entire new realm of wonderfully crafted beers. I'm an IPA dude. I love it. I love IPAs. And this actually isn't an IPA. So my favorite beer isn't an IPA. It's an APA. It's an American Pale Ale. But I am telling you, Army of Champions, if you get the opportunity, drink some Two-Hearted Ale. It is absolutely delicious. It's also, I believe it's 7.2%. So you drink a couple of them and you're shit-faced. It's amazing. Yeah. But anyways, so it's brewed in Comstock, Michigan. My wife and her family is from Kalamazoo, Michigan. And according to my wife, basically the hops for this beer, for all the Bell's Brewery beer, was grown in her backyard. So shout out to Bell's, man. And if you have not been to the lovely state of Michigan, they have craft breweries everywhere. And they're so good. So good. But anyways. So you want to know why I'm drinking this beer? You're probably wondering, you're like, damn, dude, didn't you just spend 20 minutes last week bitching and complaining about your fat, stupid waist? Yeah, you're right. I did. But you know why I'm drinking this? Huh? You know? Let me give you a little Air Force PT test update. Now, I know I bitched and complained all week last week or whatever. I passed. And not only did I pass, I made that shit my bitch. Oh, I got a 93.7, which is an excellent. It's over 90. I don't have to do another PT test for 1 whole year. Oh, it feels so good, dude. It's done. Army of Champions, we did it. Now, granted, when you turn 30 or over 30, the requirements for a PT test do go down. But I was super worried about my waist. I was freaking out. And lo and behold, bro, 34.5. Yeah. Do I still feel like shit? Kind of. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I passed. Have I ate all the Girl Scout cookies since I passed? Yes. Give me Samoa those cookies. Holy crap. Don't even care. I just spent $24 on Girl Scout cookies yesterday. Literally stopped in my neighborhood, did a drug deal with $1 bills, pulled out a fat stack of ones and bought 6 boxes of Girl Scout cookies with no shame, zero shame, none. And you're probably wondering, hey, why are you a stripper, Lee? No, nobody would pay to see me take my clothes off. Oh my God, my wife pays to see me put my clothes back on. But no, I actually worked. I did some volunteer work for the Air Force, and I volunteered for an Old Dominion concert. And we sold alcohol, sold beer. And the thing is, though, is that we get to keep the tips. So I came home with like $58 in cash, but it was all ones. Sweet, though. Get to watch people, that drunk spiral. They start drinking beer at the beginning of the night, and they're 24-ounce beers that we're serving. by the end of the night, they come back. They're cross-eyed. Like, hey, man, can I get a beer? You're like, yeah, sure. Just tip me. Just tip me. But anyways, so we're talking about Air Force PT tests. That was awesome. Passed that. Glad to pass that. And I'm feeling good. Like, I passed that PT test on Monday, and I'm feeling real good. I'm like, yeah, dude, 94. I got a 94. What's up? 60 push-ups in a minute. Yeah. And then I get a text from my sister, my little sister. Anna, that's her name. My little sister, Anna. Love her to death. She's basically my twin, except for a lot smaller, but she's pretty much my twin. And we get along very, very well. And one of the reasons why we get along is because we have a lot of things in common. And my sister is right now competing to be a professional CrossFitter. Yeah. Crazy, right? Like, who does that? Anna. She does. She's a professional CrossFitter. And right now she's competing in the CrossFit Open, the CrossFit Games Open. They do these kind of like an open competition to anybody, and all over the world they compete in these. I think it's 5 weeks of 5 workouts, and they kind of give you, with the CrossFit Games Open, if you seed high enough or you finish high enough, you actually get invited to some of these different competitions where if you win those competitions, you actually get into the CrossFit Games, which if you win the CrossFit Games, you end up being the fittest person on earth. That's badass. Those people are crazy. Like, they are in shape. Their abs have abs. It's insane. So my sister, of course, she's doing that shit, and it's crazy, dude. Like, seeing her, she's been doing it for like maybe like a year and a half, and the strides that this kid is making are unbelievable. And you're probably like, Lee, I mean, she's your sister. Of course you're going to support her. But really, I mean, is she really, like, anybody can do the open workouts? Is she really like a legit CrossFitter? I mean, is she one of the people like Brooke Entz or Annie Thor's daughter, the CrossFitter? Is she really like those girls? Well, let me tell you, dudes. Let me tell you, bros. Let me put this into perspective for you. So Anna, my little sister, competed in the first week workout last week. It was open workout 19.1 or whatever. I think that's what they call it. And basically what it was it was 15 minutes, and you do as many rounds as possible in 15 minutes. And one round consists of 15 calories on a rowing machine, which you have to row and row and row until you get those calories. And then you have to do 15 wall balls, which you go down with a 20-pound or whatever. I think they had a 15-pound, and you go down and do a squat, and then you push it up, and you hit a spot in the wall. And most people are like, oh, that's nothing, dude. I can do that shit all day. That's nothing. Wrong. That'll kill you. And my sister competed in this. And by the way, so did my mom. I got to give her props. My mom is doing the CrossFit Open in the Masters division for women. And, of course, she's killing it, too, because she has Anna there riding her ass nonstop. But anyways, Anna competed. And like I said, put this into perspective. Is she really a CrossFit athlete? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you how she finished. She finished like 330th. Hold on a second. I'm going to get these real numbers. She placed 335th in the world. Now you're probably wondering, how many people is that? That's 146,000 people. And she finished 335th. Now let's bring that scope in a little bit closer. Now she finished 153rd in the United States out of 79,000 people. Dude. Unbelievable. All right. And then to bring it in just a little tighter, right? She finished 3rd in the state of Wisconsin in the women's. 3rd. This is the 3rd episode, and she finished 3rd. I cannot begin to tell you how crazy this is. That my little sister is legit competing at a professional CrossFit level. I'm super proud of her. She's fucking killing it, man. And I told her she has got the perfect, body type. She's small, kind of like a gymnast. She could she could actually do this if she puts everything into it. And she is. I mean, she is making unbelievable strides. I am super, super proud of my sister. And one of these days, people are going to want me to have her on here to tell her journey, because people are going to know who she is. I'm telling you right now. But anyways, shout out to Anna. Kill it. Keep going. You have 4 more workouts. Let's go. You got this. Love you, kid. Anyways, we're going to move on and talk about another person who is absolutely a freak of nature. Let's talk a little bit about this dude competing in the NFL Combine right now, DJ Metcalf. Have you guys heard of this dude? Have you seen him? Holy shit. This guy is a monster. He's a monster. Let me break it down for you. He is 6'3". That's tall. 228. And he's a wide receiver. He was a wide receiver from Ole Miss. And he's entering the draft. He has 1.6% body fat, people. Oh my God. That is like unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Oh, and by the way, he just competed he just did the combine. He ran a 4.340. What? Are you kidding me? This DJ Metcalf is either A, a machine, or B, just the most freak athlete ever, or C, he has so much steroids in his body that when he coughs, literally muscles come out. That's insane. Like 1.6% body fat? You can barely pinch the dude's skin because his muscles are so tight. That's insane. And he is freakishly fast. I can't believe that. Man, good luck. Good luck with the drug test, buddy. Holy shit. Dude, wow. That's insane. Man. But, yeah, Combine is this weekend. The league year starts March 13th. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. Like I said, Packers, things are going to start coming, spinning and shit, and we're going to get moving here with the Packers. So, yeah, look out for a Wisco Sports Show episode. But, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm excited for football, especially since we sucked ass this year. Ooh. Oh, and anyways, let's see what else I want to talk about. Oh, did you guys see? This is kind of a cool story. I'm happy that I can talk about this on the podcast. Did you guys see the WWE guy Roman Reigns? Kind of a big dude in the WWE world, and he just announced that he was diagnosed with leukemia a while back, and he actually fought it for like 8 long years, and it went away. And a few months ago, I think it was like a half a year ago or something like that, he came out and had a very emotional time on an episode of whatever Raw, or I don't even think it's Raw anymore, but he said, "Hey, my leukemia is back," and that was a bummer, man. And he had just announced this week that it's actually back in remission. So unbelievable. That is amazing. Happy for you, Roman Reigns. I know you're a dad, man. I can't even begin to imagine what you were going through, but you're a fucking fighter. You are a fighter. And glad to hear it's in remission. Nothing but good thoughts and positive vibes coming your way. That's awesome, man. But what else? What else can we talk about? Man, Army of Champions. I missed you guys. God. Oh, did you guys see the Oscars? Did you guys watch the Oscars? Actually, did you guys just watch, like, I didn't watch the Oscars, but did you guys just watch the Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga performance when they performed Shallow off of their movie A Star is Born? Because I did. Wow. Talk about a just emotionally charged performance by those two. Dang, man. That was good. That was really, really good. I think that was probably the best part of the Oscars. I watched a little bit, but really I was focused on that. If you haven't seen The Star is Born, I highly, highly recommend it. Really, really good movie. Kind of a bummer at the end. Spoiler alert. I'm not going to say anything, but a really, really, really good movie. Bradley Cooper, I love his hair in that movie. Like, that is exactly what I'm doing with my hair when I get out of the Air Force. I don't give a shit. Like, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm growing a beard. I'm growing my hair out. I'm freaking doing what he did with it. I'm going to make it look all badass and greasy, and I'm just going to flip it back. It's going to be so sick. I can't wait. Oh, my God. I told my wife, dude, I am not cutting shit on my face or my head for at least 1 year after I get out of the military. Because I have to cut my shit every day. And I am Polish as fuck. Okay? Like, I have a 5 o'clock shadow by noon when I shave at 7. So I can't wait to just let it go. Let it go. I'm gonna grow a goddamn beard, yo. Oh, God, I can't wait. Can't wait. But anyways, yeah. Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga. Everybody's like, oh my God, dude, they're in love. You can tell just by the way they look at each other. They're so in love. God, just look at their eyes. It's beautiful. Dude, Bradley Cooper is married. He's married with children or child. You guys realize how good of an actor he is, right? And he probably gave Gaga a tip or two and said, hey, we're going to sell the shit out of this movie, and we're going to sell the shit out of this performance. And that's what they did. And you guys are just like, oh my God, I fucking love them. They're so in love. They're gonna leave their lives behind and be together. It's a movie, people. Movie. They're acting. God damn. Chill out. You got to relax. It's not for real. Oh my goodness. But anyways, I gotta get a couple things off my chest before I wrap this thing up. Not really off my chest. I don't know why I said that. There's just a couple things that I want to talk about. Number one, I forgot something last week, and I am pissed that I forgot this, but I was rolling. I felt like I was on fire. Not only because I felt like I was doing really well, talking and we're having a good time, but also it was like 90 fucking degrees in this closet that I'm in. So I saw the time and I'm like, I gotta go. But I want to give a huge shout out to my dude, one of my very, very best friends. His name is Jason Madigan. All right, it was his birthday last week, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna give you a birthday shout out on the podcast, and I totally forgot. But happy belated birthday, Jason Madigan. You cannot, and I probably will not, find a more loyal friend in this world. Like, he is one of the coolest, down-to-earth, realest dudes on the planet. And I'm just super proud and happy and lucky to be a friend of his. And we happen to be office partners as recruiters in the Air Force in South Bend. And he just came in, and it was like literally, it was probably within 15 minutes, like we were clicking and we were rolling. And it's been like that ever since. And I love that dude. It sucks that we're so far away because we used to spend like every single weekend together, and our wives, they love each other. It was just perfect. It's like those type of people. It's like my cousin Kenny. Like Kenny and his wife Caitlin. Like there aren't a lot of people in this world that I could see living next door to, but Kenny and Jason, they're it. You know, if I could have those two on either side of me, dude, life would be perfect. Perfect. But again, happy birthday, Matt, again. Hope you enjoyed it, you old ass piece of shit. Just kidding. Anyways, the other last thing I wanted to talk about before I wrap this thing up is, I don't know if like I said it earlier, actually, in this podcast, I'm from a small town in Wisconsin, and dude, I'm just super happy to be part of a small town. I'm very, very proud to be a part and from Holmen, Wisconsin, and the people that I grew up with and the people that are still there, they are some of the best people ever. Like, I'm telling you, coming from a small town like that, it's almost like a family. You get like this family vibe from home. And like, I used to go out to the grocery store. We used to go to Festi, and you could just see I would go see 10 people I knew. 10 people, everybody. It was such a good vibe. So amazing in that town. And I wanted to put something in the podcast and just say I'm super thankful because I have a lot of support coming from home and for this podcast. Like, I just got a message from one of my buddies, and we were super close in high school, and I joined the military and I left, and I know that I had to expect that shit was going to happen, man, and I was going to lose touch with some people, and I lost touch with a lot of my good friends that I was super close with, and with this podcast, some of those guys are messaging me and saying, "Hey, man, listen to your podcast. Looking forward to seeing where it goes, man. It's awesome." And dude, like, that warms my heart. Legit. It's so fucking cool to hear from these people and to hear the support. And it makes me want to keep this thing going. Like, I am not the same person I was in high school, and these people don't even know who I am, and they're like, "I don't give a shit, dude. I'm going to support him. I don't care. Like, he's from Holmen. Let's rock. Let's roll." Like, I got a buddy, Matt Jaseski. I'm telling you, this dude is such a good guy. Such a good guy. And he is promoting my stuff. And I didn't ask him to do it. And he's promoting his stuff on his page. And I'm telling you, be on the lookout. He owns a personal training. If you live up in the cities, check this guy out. He just moved to the Twin Cities. It's his personal training is NerdFit. So check it out on Facebook, NerdFit. That's NERDFIT. And he's a really, really good dude, and all he wants to do is help other people. So how can you not want to be a part of something like that? And another cool thing is actually he is getting ready to launch his own podcast. So be on the lookout for Matt Jaseski's podcast. It's going to be sweet. He is extremely knowledgeable in sports. I've talked a lot with him. But he's just got great opinions in general. So definitely look out for that one. But shout out to you guys. Shout out to Holmen. Shout out to Matt. I appreciate you guys. Every single person from that town. Amazing. Oh my God. But anyways, you know what? It's time to get out of here. It's time to roll. We're almost at 30 minutes. We're going to do it. We're going to get this thing under 30, baby. But anyways, check out the social media, please. I'm posting memes on there every single day. I want fan interaction. Like I said, we have 1,400 people that have liked the page, and I want to keep that shit going, baby. Let's keep it up. So share. Sorry. Check out It's a Wrap on Facebook. Also, go follow me. It's a Wrap Show on Instagram. Same shit. Posting videos. And if you are watching this, or if you are listening to this, check out the YouTube page, because I post my episodes up after I edit them I just got this really cool software. I edit them. I add pictures on what I'm talking about. I make it visually interesting, so people will stick around. Excuse me, this beer is making me, oh my God, I love it. But a lot of carbonation. But yeah, the YouTube channel, check it out, man. It's a wrap. Just having fun. I'm just trying to grow, make this thing grow, dude. Give it some legs and let it walk. And I can't do that without the Army of Champions. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support. Again, thank you guys for listening. I'm going to get out of here, though. So let's rock it, baby. I'll see you guys next week. I'm Ciokiewicz, and it's a wrap.